Whoa, there was something that just started coming out of that rock, dude. There's an animal behind this rock. Yeah, he's underneath it. You always get a little antsy when you're right up against a house like this with a big boulder, though. You can go to the hospital.
As OSHA states, always 3 points of contact.
Benny, another job, bud.
Another job.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you out of uniform? You work for Bobcat of Connecticut?
Yep, that's where I'm from.
I don't have time right now, but I'm gonna write you up later for that.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. I'm tired of you coming in out of uniform, okay? You're getting written up. Show me the code of conduct book. Hey, don't test me. This is what we're doing. We've got a bunch of steps. We got our clamp, which we may or may not use. We got a bunch of plywood to lay out. Not a bunch. I mean, that's not gonna like get us super far, Ben. But it's gonna save us like maybe 40 feet of repair. We're gonna just lay them up over that curb and the sidewalk, and then however far we can get. And from there on out, any track damage for the turf, we're just gonna fix when the job's over. So today we're just kind of staging the job up and digging in a little bit with the skid steer, but tomorrow we're gonna bring a mini excavator, dig it a little bit better, and it's much easier laying those steps with an excavator than it is a skid steer. I think this machine's at about 25 hours or something. I gotta call and find out when I gotta schedule my first service. I think it's usually like 40 hours or something. I don't know, maybe not. Beautiful day, beautiful property, beautiful neighborhood. This customer found us from the YouTube channel. That's always really cool. That was something that I didn't really expect to get as much as I have already from, like, work from YouTube. But it's actually got me a lot of leads, a lot of local people seeing it, so, and I just think that's really cool. Bud, I've been meaning to ask you, what happened, dude?
Where? My leg right here?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, I guess it started bleeding again, but those were trampoline burns.
Trampoline burns, dude? What were you doing?
I was just chasing my kids around like this, dude, like a dog.
Please, dear God, tell me this is on. It is. Dude.
But yeah, dude, I was wearing shorts, and I guess skin contact rubbing and all that.
Jeez, bro, that's no good, man.
But it doesn't really hurt. It's just more annoying, really.
It's because you don't feel pain.
Yeah.
Think we can get 3? Come on, let's do it.
I got a weird grab. I can't get underneath the third.
I got it. Oh, you're not. Oh, okay. I got you.
So the middle one's gonna come more towards.
Good. Slide her in. Yeah.
That's good. He says, "Hi, Daddy."
Yeah. Lift it up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Hey, worked. Steering's been squeaking. I even brought it to a mechanic and I wanted him to look at it. They said they couldn't hear it. That's nice. So I'm pretty much just gonna be trying to get this in there and angling it really good so I can load it from the side. Yeah, it's pretty decent. In pretty much any project you're going into, you should be able to find straight runways, and then in the middle or wherever you have to turn, you make one spot, and by the time you're done with the job, you've turned so much, you've actually took out all the grass and you've grubbed it all up, so you can just kind of rough rake it and throw some dirt down. But that's the spot where it's going to be on this job. So be able to come, turn, load the trailer. All right, let me walk you guys through this job real quick. You see this driveway turn around right here. What we're gonna be doing is centering off with the driveway. Probably be coming out to about right here. This is where our staircase is gonna start. It's gonna come down and curve over here. This wall is getting removed and we're gonna replace it. As of right now, it is more than 4 feet in its highest spot, but the plan is going to be to split this wall into 2 different walls. And a big reason to do that as much as possible, especially here in Massachusetts, is that more than a 4-foot retaining wall requires a permit and engineered plans. So if you can tear that down, break that into 2 different tiers, it doesn't require a permit. So we're going to have the first one come out and curl over to the right edge of our staircase that we build, and it's going to be basically a raised flower bed area. And then there'll be a second wall that's flush with the foundation, the way that this is right now, to go over and meet with that grade. So that'll tear up and hold back the grass. The steps we're using, if you follow my channel, you've seen me use them quite a few times, but they're made by Nicolock, and they're called Irregular steps. This color tone is called bluestone. So here's a little tag. Nico stone is what they call it, but it's Nicolock is the manufacturer. Irregular steps, bluestone. They come 6 steps in a bundle. You have to buy the bundle, but there's 6 totally different shapes and sizes, and they have 2 faces. So you basically have a lot of different options. You can spin them around and you have a totally different look. So we got 12 of those, 2 bundles, and we're probably gonna need every one of them. So cool project, very excited. Customer's excited. I think Benny's excited. Let's find out. Benny, you excited?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Not for the job though, right? Disc golf after the job.
Yeah, I thought
that's what you
were talking about, right?
So what we're gonna do is mark the area out with some spray paint, marking paint, map it out a little bit, and all I'm gonna end up doing is removing the turf and loading it into the dump trailer, because we can dump it, and after Ben dumps it, he's gonna grab some wall block, and we'll have this area staged up and ready for tomorrow when we have the mini excavator. Bang bang. For our measurements, we're gonna wanna go off of pretty much the longest step. So this step right here is just over 4 feet. I think the biggest step in this bundle is 54 inches, 4.5 feet. 4.5 feet. I don't know what I was thinking with that first curve, dude. Was I freaking off in Never Neverland or something, bro? The hell? What the hell? Can't even talk looking at it, bro. Looking at that curve. Dude, it's funny, bro. Come check this out. I wish I had my camera on my head when I was talking to the customer. You see this rock right here? This like skinny one?
Yeah.
He came over, dude. It was stuck into here. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, here, I'll help you out. I'll take the first one out. He pulls it out. There was a plastic bag under it, dude. And it was a spare key for the house, dude. The previous owners must have hit us a key there, dude.
That's hilarious.
He's just like, I'll start. He pulled it out, dude, and there was a key under it. And he's like, I had no idea that was there. So, a couple obstacles on this project. We got irrigation, which will most likely find something running through this area. But the customer and I have already talked about that. Any damage, we'll just have to figure out when it happens and what the fix will be. We'll just have to figure it out. Septic tanks right here. This dark area is the first cap, so it's like over in this area. Shouldn't be a problem. Leach field's over there, so there's pipes running from the septic to over there. Got a downspout buried over here, and he said he has a foundation drain that may be running that way. So, all right, let's get into it. So that painted line is pretty close to the exact. I'm gonna be going a little further than that line, give us some breathing room as we build. I mean, I don't know, bud. That irrigation sour, it's probably a few different zones. I don't think that's gonna be the only irrigation pipe that we find here, bud. But it is literally directly center of where we're going. So this is something we're gonna have to find each end and cut. If it's a main, there'd be a wire. The main line has a wire running with it. If there's no wire, it means it's just a zone. Irrigation knowledge. Over here, bro, we're gonna take the boulders, put them on this backside here. He wants to lift it up so he can put a shed there.
Oh, nice.
So perfect way to use the boulders.
Yep.
And there's not a ton of them, but it should be enough to help build it up a little bit. We do not like to mix turf in with fill, so we get the majority out. There's gonna be a little bit more turf still mixed in, but 90% of it is out. So I'm gonna take a pallet of steps down there and leave it, stage it up for when we start building the lower part. We're gonna leave one pallet up here. And like I said, today's just kind of a easy day of just getting the job staged up. I'll be renting the mini excavator tomorrow. I don't like to have to rent a mini excavator until I know I'm 100% ready to start using it. Right now it's about 11 o'clock. If I would have brought the excavator today, there'd be a good 2/3 of the day that I'm not even using it. So it's just kind of a waste to do that and rent it for the day when you're not completely ready. So I'd rather come here, do a little bit, get it staged up, and then wait till tomorrow till we can really start digging in and start hammering stuff out. Gives the customer some time to breathe too and think about the project a little bit. Alright guys, we got our wall block here. 2 pallets, I already brought them down. I exposed this irrigation line some more off camera, just with the machine. I punctured it a little bit right there, but the customer already shut the water feed off. So pretty much at the end of the day, wherever we stop, we're just gonna end up cutting that pipe back over there somewhere, and then it'll have to get rerouted around the side of the steps there. So we'll be able to cut that out in the morning, start pulling this boulder wall down, and we're gonna get into excavating and backfilling tomorrow. Probably start building the wall. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it happened. The first ding on my new skid steer. I wouldn't call it a ding, but it definitely took the paint off. Right there, unbelievable. Shame on me. And it's funny too, because I got a comment from somebody right when I made the skid steer video. He said, you're gonna have to get a bumper put on that so that it protects the door when you back into things. And I agree with that, that's a good idea, but obviously I just haven't done anything like that yet. But I got that spot, and that spot. I backed right into my forks. So there it is. I think it's even got the orange paint right on it. That was the big spot. And then there was another spot right there, you can see the orange. I'm gonna have to give those a little squirt of Kubota orange paint. But hey, at least the first thing that I hit wasn't too bad. But I just tapped it. I was revealing that irrigation line, backed up, and I just kind of tapped the forks. Womp, womp, womp. First scar on the new machine. You never forget the first. Good morning, Ben. Friday, July 21st, 2023. It's your sister's birthday, which would be my wife's birthday.
Did you tell her happy birthday?
I did.
Nice.
I'll do it again. Happy birthday, babe. Did you tell her happy birthday?
No, I didn't.
You gonna?
Happy birthday.
Nice. I'm making sure I get the machines in the background as you're talking. Oh, we went and picked up the mini excavator this morning. E32, you saw it on the last job as well. And there's rain coming this afternoon. We got that irrigation line repaired last night. Not repaired, but ripped out and put aside so it can be repaired. But the first thing we gotta do is pull apart this boulder wall. And there's only one stone in it that I'm really worried about whether or not we're gonna be able to pull it out. But if it's not super deep, we might be able to move it. But it is a big boy. So that's it, not much explanation needed. Let's just get right into it. Down the hill I go. There's something that just started coming out of that rock, dude. There's an animal behind this rock. Yeah, Yeah, he's underneath it. I just saw him almost come out of the left side. I don't know what it was. It moved too quick. It was good size though. I don't want to hurt him. I don't think he's gonna come out though. Maybe I'll start over here. See it. I thought I saw it. Hey pal.
Yeah.
There's some big rocks in there, dude.
Very big.
That one right there and this one right here is probably staying, dude. To be honest with you. They're huge, dude. That one right there, I literally like picked up that front left corner. It's deep. If we pulled that out, dude, we'd literally be excavating back to the blower, dude, because it would undermine everything. You know what I mean? Like you'd have to just keep, you'd have to keep cutting back, dude. Too much. Yeah, because that's like way more than necessary for excavation now. If we pull that out, dude, whoa. I think just those top ones, we can build the wall right on top of that. So that's some big rocks though, pal. Definitely help level his area off. I'm worried that one of them's gonna fall down the hill though. Go to place it, dude, and the thing just starts.
Sink the rock down. Oh, and it's steep, dude.
Bro, it would go down. You just hear it for a mile, dude. Yeah, we gotta put them over here. Yep. I'm pretty much gonna come over with the excavator and kind of like dig a trench.
And through the ferns and shit?
Into the edge of the grass there. You know what I mean? And then come in and just place the boulders just to hold the grade back.
Is this gonna stay right here, like they can still walk through?
He wants the shed leg right here. So we gotta lift that side up to this grade.
That's the back of the shed.
Some pretty nice boulders. They will definitely hold back a grade, as they did. I think this house is about 20 years or so old. And it's held it back since. I mean, it doesn't look good. It has definitely been pushing forward, but that's the one good thing about giant natural boulders. They'll just stay right there where you put them. They really will. And they don't deteriorate like concrete. I'm gonna try to get this one out of the way now, that one. And this one right here and this one right here are gonna be staying because we're building a retaining wall out, and that stuff will be buried so that we can build the next wall on top of it to retain the top area. You always get a little antsy when you're right up against a house like this with a big boulder though. What I like to do is try to push it away from the house, not pull it towards it, if at all possible. Try to push it towards the left.
Looks like a turtle shell.
Awkward shape. Oh, found some irrigation, Benny. Looks like it's in good shape though. Bro.
That's a big one. It's a molar, dude. It goes deep.
Jeez. That thing goes real deep, dude. Oh, Benny, look who it is. And they brought the rain.
It's the Lost Boys.
They showed up and it starts raining.
Yeah, I know, right?
What's up, Trav? How you living?
Good, how about you?
Good. You missed the show. Got some rocks here.
Just some.
Just a couple. Yo.
Hey.
Hey. Good morning.
Good morning.
Heard you had some poison ivy.
Oh, I did. Still cranking it.
That's unreal. You know, I don't get it either because when you guys left, I was in it.
You were just digging it.
I was in it. Maybe my immunity really is getting better as I get older and the more times I'm around it. That's the bottom of the block, bro.
Wow.
Just good, right?
That's pretty cool.
Probably 4 or 5 inches of stone underneath the block. All right, boys, come on hither. Be very careful of everything around here, drainage pipe, all that. But we need to get all this stuff pushed out that's up against the edge. We need to slope that where it is, rake everything down, clean off this rock, that rock, that rock to just expose it. And you can just push it all down into here and we'll pick it up after.
Okay.
All right. So in most situations, you want to get rid of all the stones and boulders that were there previously. But these two behemoths that I left in there, actually 3 of them, are just huge. And there's no way they're going to shift or move. And if we actually take them out, there's going to be more of a chance of everything shifting and moving because you disturbed so much soil and earth around it. So that's the reason we're leaving those. Trav, I think I've asked you this question before and you got it wrong. Let's see if you can get it right. What's the #1 cause of injury with excavators and backhoes? I love this answer because when I learned it, I was blown away.
I don't know. Workers.
Huh?
The workers.
The workers
Yeah.
getting injured?
Yeah.
No. Getting in and out of the machine. Trip in or out of the machine, you can go to the hospital.
As OSHA states, always 3 points of contact.
So this is the leach field area here. We want a nice light footprint. There's gonna be probably that one right there. I'm not gonna be able to get with the Mini, but I'll be able to get that with the skid steer. But my plan now is to move this mini excavator over here so that I can prep the area and bring the boulders over so I can lift it up a little bit. Guys, I put my first ding on the machine. It's not really a ding, but I scraped paint off of the back door. I backed right into the pallet forks yesterday. There's actual orange Kubota paint on the forks where I hit it. Shame on me.
Alright, hold on.
I gotta order some Kubota touch-up paint. Go ahead, take a look at it. Roast me. You got 1, 2, 3. See that, Trav?
Well, that lasted.
1, 2, 3. And look at it on the forks. Tell me where you think I might have hit it.
Don't know. Somewhere.
Hey, I scraped the sides. Paint's just not as strong as steel. That's the only problem.
No, you just gotta get some metal paint.
Some metal paint, yeah. Spray some cast iron on.
Rust-Oleum.
Rust-Oleum cast iron.
Hey, it works. Alright.
Yeah, so that happened. Figured I'd let you know. You can tell everybody you want. I don't care.
I'm going.
No, I'm going to. But you, Trav, you gonna? Jerks. No, nothing crazy pretty, but it will hold the dirt back. That is for sure. All right, we got some more excavation to do. We gotta pull this grass right here back a little more, slope it like we did there, and this marks out 26 inches of trench. 8 inches behind the wall block, 8 inches in front of it. The wall block's 10 inches. So that's the trench we gotta dig. That trench has to be 12 inches to count for 6 inches of stone and up to a full block buried. Well, here we are. Did a lot of that on just on time lapse. If you're familiar with the channel, you know how we do the base prep. Get down to where we need to be, compact some stone, fabric, more stone. For retaining walls, you just want to stay within that 10 minimum to 12 inch mark. That gives you 6 to 8 inches of stone, depending on how much of your block's buried. A lot of the base of this was actually like 1.5 inch crushed stone with some fine mixed in with it, but must have been a lot of crushed stone here before. I don't think there's going to be any drainage issues, so we don't need to have to divert the water anywhere. It's not like we don't have to dig a trench and lay pipe in. Benny, I think we got to build this wall before we start doing any of the steps, because this is our in and out right here, bro. So I think we got to set up that string line, and then set up a couple other ones based off of that one. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, hit that like button, and you want to see the next video, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. We had a really good time with this install, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you guys. So the build of the wall is going to be the next video. Keep your eye out for it. But until then, you guys know the deal. God bless. Peace.